Impossible Love, Gothic Tale by Rolando Enrique Rosales Murga. The Morgan family was eccentrically different from all the others in my city. I was able to observe their strange customs. Among them were two young people very different from the rest. Siegfried and Nina. They were the children of ancient sorcerers, people of ill repute, heirs to a superstitious fear. People would cross themselves upon seeing them, for it was said throughout the city that they were born wicked, that the roots of bitterness already dwelled within their very nature. The family became entangled in all kinds of troubles, conflicts, and even deaths. But within them, Siegfried and Nina wove this strange story. From childhood, they could always be seen together. The deep affection they felt for one another was evident. As teenagers, they were often seen holding hands. Despite being cousins, during the cold nights, they embraced and walked everywhere together. He seemed to be her protector, though at times he took that role too far. Sometimes he appeared to be a jealous lover, at other times, an overprotecting father. All the other relatives noticed this and remained perplexed, unsure of what to do. In the afternoons, the two of them could be seen walking through the park beneath the dark trees, dressed in black garments. They were strange and pale, deeply taciturn and sarcastic, a kind of peculiar human being. Soon they seemed more united than ever. At times they disappeared on long journeys. One day Martha, the matriarch of the family, passed away. The day they could be seen inside the funeral carriage, he weeping in his arms, lying upon his lap, inconsolable. The afternoon was cold and cloudy, with mist covering the cemetery and a weather that foretold a torrential rainstorm. The elder sons carried the coffin. Endless murmurs and sobs filled the air. Everyone remembered older times, far better than those now before them. Suddenly, the depression of both became more noticeable. They no longer ate, nor could they sleep. They only wished to remain together. Then, one night, Siegfried made his way to Nina's house, utterly determined. Skillfully, he climbed through the window, entered her room, and whispered softly, "Come with me. From now on, we shall remain together forever. No one will stand in the way of our love anymore." She gazed at his hazel eyes and answered with a resolute yes, and thus began their forbidden and condemned relationship. Several months passed. She was pregnant, and he had become gravely ill. The baby was already 6 months along. Then, one night, she began to suffer terrible spasms. She felt a struggle within herself. When the time came to give birth, a beautiful being, barely formed and wrapped in blood, emerged already dead. It was said that they had been cursed because of their incest. In the town, the rumor spread like water through a river. 9 days later, after spending several nights in agony, Siegfried died, leaving her alone. They say she mourned endlessly, grieving both her child and her beloved. One night, depression invaded her mind. So much pain clouded her thoughts, and thus she made the worst decision in the life of a human being, the bravest form of cowardice. She searched for a swift way to perish. One night, poisoning herself, she left behind for the world and her family one final poem of tragedy. With you, I shall be. My son is an angel who deserved nothing of this. I know that somebody, I shall see him again. I love him with all my soul. Siegfried, Siegfried, Why did you leave? If perhaps our forbidden and maddened love condemned us, I now I shall see you where I now wish to go. Nothing matters to me anymore. I am certain that tonight with you I shall be in a Morgan. Thus ends this story of a most peculiar event. Superstitious people claim it was a punishment from God. However, scientifically speaking, it has been clinically proven that when people within the first to third degree of consanguinity procreate, the result may be a deformed child, or in some cases, a child unable to survive. There were even possibilities of a child with 47 chromosomes, Down syndrome. This is the explanation doctors would give us.